I think I have always been creating art. I have grown up in a family that's working in musical theater business, and both of my parents are very creative. My dad teaches, and my mom was a professional singer when I grew up. And so I was kind of always surrounded by music and surrounded by dance and performing and these kind of things. And also, I think, was painting back then as well. My mom kind of made a wall for me where I could paint on. I think I started a few years ago, but for me it's kind of something that I've always been. So I think even though I only started calling myself that in front of other people, I think it's something that was always with me and that I always was at the core of my being. For me, it's very much about intuition and kind of it's a circle that I move through, as well as in my personal life and in my creative process, which is kind of like an order of different values that I have that I move through. So for me, it always, it can start at a different point. It's kind of like a circle, but if I would say it starts at inspiration, that's very important to me, and then I move through kind of connection, where I have to connect myself with my body, the universe, nature around me, and then I can move on to the actual creating, which for me is very much about emotions. Then it kind of all combines and comes together in a kind of untaming, where I let go of other people's expectations and my own expectations and my own perfectionism, and that's kind of when my best art is being created, when I'm constantly moving through this circle. For me it's very much about making me feel free and alive and present in the moment, which is kind of what life is about, I think. Being alive and feeling present. It's also very much about feeling emotions and also feeling your own truths, kind of just letting your own voice be the one thing that's kind of right. I think people need art because, again, it reminds them of their own feelings and their own emotions, and gives a kind of connection to the here and now. It's also something that, be it in painting or in singing or whatever, I always aspire that people, when they connect with my art and connect with me, that they are in this moment with me, and that I can touch them on an emotional level with my art. So for example, when I'm singing, I know that people are caught by my voice and they are touched deeply and kind of have to be in this moment. There's really no other way. And in painting as well, I really hope that when people look at a piece of mine, that they are reminded of a moment that they, a memory, a loved memory, or maybe a mindset or something that they're reminded of, or even something like a feeling, an emotion, an emotional state or something.